Team. Okay, so this is session 7 of our strength endurance build. And yeah, we'll get started, shall we? So let's get it all going and get the workout going as well. Yeah, I was going to start off with a little walk whilst I talk through the session to begin with. So this is another hill rep session, just an FYI, so that you can decide accordingly whether you want to do this inside or outside. Either way, if you're outside and you're listening to the audio, you might just be pause at any point. So just a heads up, don't stress if you're slightly out of alignment with the audio. You can obviously pause it, wait until you get to the hill, and then start and kind of join up again. So be ready to kind of adapt. It's not a big deal. So so last time I think we did 30-second reps. This time we've got some 60-second reps. So still very much anaerobic and about running strength. I think last time we did these reps, hill reps are just absolutely amazing for building running strength and that kind of knee drive that we're always talking about. So we're just walking at the moment. I want to have a quick chat with you as well about stretching. This is our discussion. Going to keep it quite short on the discussion this time. So let's get jogging, shall we? So we're just going to break into a little run, just like a really easy sort of 2 out of 10 run. Oh, feeling a bit stiff today, but it's just nice and easy. So the way the session's going to work, got a normal 10-minute build, a little bit of time doing some dynamics then, and a couple of minutes getting back into it, and then some surges, like a pre-main set, just to open up the legs a little bit, and then a couple more minutes of running before we start the hill reps. Okay, so the first rep, we've got 6 reps in total. The first rep is going to be sort of a bit of a sighter rep. Even virtually, I always really recommend your first rep doing hill reps just kind of 80% of max, so that it's just again like an extension of the warm-up to really get those hamstrings in particular going before you really give it the beans. And then if you're doing that outside, it's always a really good idea to do a sighter rep, so you can look out for obstacles and any issues, that when you go full blast, just minimizing the risk a little bit. Okay, so we're 2 out of 10. Just chilling, nice and relaxed. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about stretching. So if you're a triathlete, running is where you have to be really strict. And then if you're just a runner, running is where you have to be really strict with your stretching, with your flexibility. Running is obviously load bearing, puts a lot of tension into the muscle. Also you get a lot of stress into the iliotibial band. The IT band runs down kind of like the outside of your thigh. We also much greater risk of Achilles issues and plantar fasciitis. Now sometimes the issues, they come from a trauma. So often running issues, running injuries, they come from immobility, inflexibility, and just not looking after yourself properly. I'm going to talk about a couple. The 3 kind of key running injuries, not key, but most common. But IT band syndrome, where your IT band gets really gnarly and tight and sore. Achilles tendinopathy, which is where the Achilles gets irritated and gets fat and painful. And then plantar fasciitis. So plantar fascia is a bit strip of tissue running underneath your foot, and that can get irritated. And all three of those really can be massively mitigated by some stretching and strength training. We're going to focus on the stretching as we just going to lift the effort a little bit. Got 2.5, 3 out of 10. Okay, just a little nudge. But stretching, I know no one loves it, but it's so vital after running because, as I say, it's a discipline that creates a lot of tension throughout your body, just by the nature of the impact. And you have to release that tension. And stretching or yoga is one of the best ways of doing it. Now, you're then going to ask me about massage guns, massage generally, and rolling and things. And yeah, they're helpful. If you've got the time to do that as well, brilliant, go for it. You don't want to massage or massage gun or roll every single day, but every other day, yeah, really good way of keeping tension out of the muscles. But I think really the good habits start with stretching. Now guys, there's stretch routines in the members area, okay? So when I say stretching, do that routine. Years of experience, that's the best routine I've ever been able to come up with. It really does the job. It's not going to hit every single muscle, but it hits the real key ones and hits them in a way that I have found very effective. So you want to stretch kind of the whole body as well, or put it another way, don't want to just stretch muscles you think are tight. You want to stretch around them, and you want to stretch kind of as much of the body as possible. And it doesn't mean spending hours. You know, a 10-minute stretch routine, as we got to a full 3 out of 10 now, should take 10 minutes. Okay? And there's 3 kind of common running injuries. So ITB band syndrome is where the fascia on the outside of your leg is really tight and gnarly and horrible and sore. So much of that is caused by weak glutes and really tight glutes as well. Your Achilles, so much indicated. The Achilles tendinopathy is often such hard words to say when you're running. Achilles tendinopathy, massively mitigated by stretching out your calves properly. Both your gastrocnemius, when you're dropping the heel with your legs straight, and then your soleus, when your knee is bent and you're dropping the heel, so it hits the base of your calf. And similarly, for plantar fascia, that plantar fascia, stretching out the calves properly, really, really important after every session. Okay, we're going up to a 4 out of 10 now. So start to really lift the knees and thinking about your stride. Chin is up, chest is up, hands are relaxed. So you should be stretching after every single run. If for whatever reason you can't, stretching after a shower later in the day is fine. The muscles have to be warm before you stretch them so they have elasticity. Otherwise it's just going to hurt. So you have to stretch in terms of how long for. 15 to 30 seconds per stretch. And as I say, if you know the routine well, we're talking 10 minutes. And I genuinely mean this. Cut your session short to accommodate the stretching. One more rep is less important than looking after your body, maintaining consistency, and just being ready for the next session. That 1 rep doesn't matter. That 10 minutes of stretching does. It means you get to the next session and you're not sore from the last. Okay, I'm just going to pause in 5 seconds. 2, 1. Okay. Pause the workout. Pause. There we go. I'm going to pause the workout. And I'm going to move over to the mat. Do our customary dynamic stretches. So these dynamics, as I explained before, different to your static stretches. These are part of the warm-up. So I'm just making sure I don't miss any. They're part of the warm-up, and they're about introducing length to the muscle. So calling them stretches actually isn't that helpful. They're mobilizers, basically. So dynamic stretches you do as part of the warm-up, static stretches you do after the workout. Okay, it's really important to make that distinction. Okay, so our calf raises to begin with. So right up into the big toe and bring the heels together. So this is about big toe activation. We're doing 10 of these. Big toe activation, really important for that plantar fascia. Loosening that off. Completely lost track from that. That's 7, 8, 9. Yeah, really important that kind of using that big toe as you're running, and that is kind of like the last point of contact as your foot rolls through. Okay, walking calf raises, going right up into that big toe again. $20 in total. 10. 15, 16, it's about 20. Standing windmill, so taking the feet nice and wide, arms up by your ears, twisting to one side, hinging at the hip, scooping across the front, up to the opposite side, back down, across the front again, all the way to the start. 2, 3. Loosening off the hamstrings. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9, 10. Okay. And we've got our leg swings forward and back to start off with. Kicking forward, and just make sure you're swinging the leg back as well, just so you're loosening off that hip flexor. 7, 8, 9, 10. On this side. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And across the body. 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. And some high knees. So start off on your toes and then draw the knees up. 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 20. Opening the gate. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then the last one's arm swings going forwards. 10, and backwards. 3, 4, 7, 9, 10, and across the chest. Last one's 1. 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go then. Okay, moving back onto the treadmill, kind of just getting ready to rumble. My camera back. Okay. So let's start again, shall we? Okay, workout started again. So we've 2 minutes of easy running. Then we've got 3 10-second bursts with 30 seconds in between, and another 2 minutes of running. Then we're gonna hit the hill. So you've got what, 7 or 8 minutes till we hit the base of the hill, or look to hit the hill. So if you're outside listening to the audio, got around 7 or so minutes till we go. So do virtual hill reps. It's not a perfect alternative because it's just not the same as running outdoors, you know. But conditioning wise, it's useful still. You know, now it's dark, etc. You might not be able or feel comfortable running outside. Anyway, 40 seconds. I'm just going to do a 10-second surge. Doing 3 of them with 30 seconds in between. Really long warm up with these 60-second all-out efforts. Thing I forgot to do is turn the fan. Ten seconds, then we go for the first burst. So I'll just do the bursts and then I'll just stop a second to turn my fan. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, 10-second burst. Go really drive the knees. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds easy. So back down to 3 or 4 out of 10. Right, 10 seconds and we go for another surge. Three, 2, 1. Okay, 10-second surge. Drive the knees, chin up, pump the arms. 3, 2, 1. Relax, 30 seconds. Got one more surge. One more surge in 10. Relax the hands. Caught myself clenching. 3, 2, 1. Surge for 10. Pump those knees, drive those knees, pump those arms. 3, 2, 1. And relax. Okay. So you've got 2.5 minutes of easy running. I'm just going to dip off screen. Turn my fan on. Okay, so 4 out of 10 effort. No, 2.5 minutes. So the first rep we're going to do in just over 2 minutes will be that kind of 80% of max. Okay, that recce rep. So just try and get relaxed, get focused. Hitting our first rep in about 1.5 minutes time. Gonna turn my avatar around. So that I do actually end up running uphill. So on a treadmill, you don't need a crazy incline, and outdoors you don't need a crazy incline. You know, 3-4%. It's nice and relaxed for another 45 seconds. Then we hit that first recce rep. Right, 15 seconds, then we're gonna go. Gonna turn my incline up. Get ready for it. Okay, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, here we go for 6 seconds. So, just an 80% of max, so build into it. You don't need to go too crazy in this first rep. Forty. 30. 20. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, and relax. Slowly turn around. And you just walk for a start with. Just start to head back down the hill. Got 2.5 minutes of recovery. So just walk to begin with. And once you've got your breath back, just start to jog at a really easy pace. Sort of like a 2 out of 10. Just sort of shuffling more than proper running. We want to get back down the hill so we've got enough space to sprint into again. Well done, guys. So that's the recce rep. So that gives you an idea of what is happening and kind of effort wise, the gradient, you know, how to judge the full minute. 1 down. We've got 5 more of those to go. Alright? Don't even think it. This is just a, you know, really complete full gas effort. Not enough time for the brain to get involved really. I usually really like this stuff. Simply because I keep my brain out of it. And I don't start thinking about pain. But nice and relaxed. Trotting along, downhill, recovering for another 50 seconds. 5-0. Am I going around again? So for 20 seconds, and then this time we're full gas. Ready to go in 10. 3, 2, 1. Okay, off we go. Come on. 60-second full gas effort. Point 5. 30. 20, near. 13, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Turn around. Head back down the hill. Just walking to begin with. Get your breath back. Good job, guys. This one down. 2 down. Four more to go. Okay. Already a third of the way through the main sets. So if you can, just start to trot again, just so we get a bit further down the hill. But we have to turn around, so we run out. Also helps to keep the focus with a little trot. Find if you walk too much, you want to switch off a little bit. That's not what we want. Still got 1 minute and 45 of recovery. Well done, guys. Everyone, approaching just a minute left of recovery. "60 seconds left of recovery. Go again for rep 3. So after this next rep, we'll be halfway through the set. So try and stay relaxed, keep the chin up, keep the breath coming in, unrestricted. Coming up to 10 seconds to go. Right, 10 seconds, get focused, get ready. Round 3. Coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, build. You don't necessarily need to kick, but you need to build quick. Drive those knees, pump those arms, get that chin up. Push. 45. Relax the hands and drive the arms. 30. 20. Push, push. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And stop. Slow down. Catch your breath. Turn around. And start by walking back down the hill. Okay, halfway already. Once you've got your breath, just force yourself into a little trot. It's a good kind of discipline. Obviously in a race, well, I mean you can stop, but it's encouraged, shall we say. Depending on circumstances. 2 minutes. Just easy trotting. Keeping the chin up, shoulders down, all the good stuff. But we're ready to start knocking them down for the final 3 reps. I always find now that by that 3rd rep, my mind was engaged. I went live for the first 2 reps. My legs didn't feel attached to my body. That 3rd rep felt a bit more connected. I can't say I'm looking forward to the next 3 reps, but I definitely feel a bit more on it. Well, famous last words. It was off the treadmill. Okay, 1 minute. Then we go again. Sweaty stuff, this. "30 seconds, and then we go for round 4. "15. Let's get ready to go, guys. 10. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go then. Drive. Chin up, remember. On the arms. 45. "30. 20 seconds, come on, push. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Turn around. Just slowly walking back down the hill. Well, done, guys. Push your breath back. We've just got 2 more to do. Okay. Once you've got your breath, just push yourself into a light little trot. We'll work our way back down the hill. You're doing a really great job, guys. Just 2 more to go. Still a good 90 seconds till we hit the penultimate rep. Let's stay strong now. That's 2 minutes of hard work there. As I say, these fights of effort are so good for building strength and power. And yeah, you could do this stuff on a track, but more impact when you're running on a perfectly flat surface. And this really gets the glutes firing when you've got an incline. So 50 seconds, 50 seconds, then we hit the penultimate rep. Okay, 30 seconds. Ready to go in 20. Ten seconds. Get ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go then. Penultimate rep. Drive those knees. Pump those arms. Keep the hands loose. .5. .30. .20. .10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Easy now. Just slowly turning around. Start by walking down the hill. Oh, just one more to go, guys. Then we're done. Well done. Once you're on top of your breath, break into that little trot. That's still over 2 minutes of recovery. For the last, very final rep. So hopefully you're still feeling strong, still feeling powerful, albeit probably not enjoying this final couple of reps. Just think about that power and strength you're trying to encourage your body to build. So when you get that, you start powering up these hills. It is a really cool feeling. Not somewhere I'm at right now, I have to admit, but I'm, deep into cycling season. So my running is important. I'm just trying to stay on a bike. Minute and 15, and then we hit the final run. Trying to stay as relaxed as possible. One minute. Okay, 40 seconds. .20 seconds. Just get focused for the final time. Get ready to go, guys. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go then, team. Last effort. Really try those legs. Don't think, just do. Come on. Wait, 5. Chin up. 30. Do that. 20. 'Try for the last 10. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. That's your breath. Okay. Into a walk. Heading down the hill, stay on the hill. Entirely up to you now. Whatever suits you, really going home. So we are gonna push ourselves into a little trot in about 20 seconds time. About 2 minutes trotting and then another 2 minutes walking, just to help bring that heart rate down a bit steadily. So just break yourself into that little trot that we know and love. Just want to bring that heart rate down a bit more steadily than walking. We've only got a minute and 50 and then we'll break properly into that walk, okay? So well done, guys. Hopefully you felt good doing that. Hopefully after having already done a session like that already, we'll be doing more of this stuff. So it's good to get into a bit of a routine when it comes to these kind of more slightly more freestyle sessions, slightly less structured and in some ways more complicated. Always really good to just kind of figure out logistics and be able to do it again soon. Less than a minute now, and then we'll break into a walk. It's really well done. Hopefully your heart rate might have flattened out a little bit, but it still should be coming down. Yeah. Oh, it's 20 seconds of light jogging. Okay. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, really ease up now. Into a walk. Just allow that heart rate. Just keep dropping. Good stuff, guys. And as to the note just said, make sure you follow up with static stretch routine. Lower body routine is in the members area. It'll take you 10 minutes. Obviously, the first time you do it, it'll take a bit longer as you have to watch the videos. But then subsequently, in the case, just cracking on. Just remember what I said about those 3 kind of most typical running issues: ITB syndrome, or your IT band cements up, plantar fasciitis along the bottom of your foot, Achilles tendinopathy, base of your calf, These are all easily avoidable injuries that can linger for such a long time once you pick them up. So the goal has to be to avoid them completely. And point one of that is stretching after every session, particularly those calves, particularly those glutes and hamstrings, but doing the whole lot as part of a routine and doing it every single time. Because running is such a high risk. You know, with our triathletes, invariably it's the running where people come unstuck. Holding the stretch for 15 to 30 seconds, maybe a bit longer if you have a particular area of inflexibility. But our whole goal is to improve that flexibility in the muscle and then also improve mobility around a joint. Because when you've got inflexibility or immobility around a joint, that inevitably overloads another part of the body. And it's weird how kind of things zigzag up your body. So you can have a stiff hip and that then will manifest itself in shoulder pain or something because you're kind of clenched up and landing hard trying to protect that stiff hip. So that's why we have to take a whole body approach, because one tight muscle doesn't mean that's it. Usually there's compensations and weird stuff going on all over the body. Anyway, that's enough for me. Really well done. That's some good hard running there. And I will see you next time. Well done.